Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the landing page and logo tab of the Site Composer control panel. So let's take a look at it. This is the area where we can edit everything to do with our website's landing page. Okay, the landing page is the place where your user will first land, or the first page that they'll see when they log onto your website. It's also known as a splash page. So here's our landing page, and we have the option of adding up to 4 portals to our landing page. For this example, I'm going to select 2 portals. Now, portals are entry points into other websites. For example, you may want to add a link or a portal to your main website, and then in addition you may want to add a portal to your blog. And then if you have any other pertinent websites that you think users would benefit from visiting through your landing page, you would add that on the landing page. Okay, so we've selected 2 portals. Now we want to add images to represent our portals. So first of all, let's decide what style of image we want to use on our landing page. This drop-down box here that's labeled image style lets us select the style. We can select from regular, which is just a regular image that will be cropped exactly to the proportions necessary for the page, depending on how many portals you've selected. A Polaroid style, where the image will get a border added to it. It will get randomly tilted or rotated slightly, just so that it looks a little bit more casual, and then the name of the portal will be actually written on the image itself. And then finally you have the mini square option, which is a clean, simple look. It's just small squares representing each portal. So we're going to select, for this example, the regular image style. And then we're going to go ahead and upload an image to our landing page. So let me select an image right here. And I'll simply hit upload once I've navigated, and voila, there's my image. Okay, now I want to add a label for that image. And I'm just going to type in enter website, and we obviously want to link somewhere, so click on the link symbol. Now this is already populated for me. It says index2.php, which is what I want because I want this portal to go into the main Flash website, which is index2.php, and it always will be with Site Composer. So I'm going to hit OK. Next, let's populate image number 2. So I'll select a second image and upload that. Now these images are going to be resized automatically, so you don't have to worry about sizing them. They'll also be optimized for the web. Let me add a label for this image. Let's say visit blog. And I'm going to go ahead and add a label. And mine's already there. You would go ahead and type the link to your blog and hit OK. And that gets refreshed right there. Let's take a look and see what the website looks like at this point. Click View Site, and there we see our landing page images and our labels beneath them, which are hyperlinks into the sites. Okay. Now let's add a logo to our landing page. Simply click to add logo right there. I'm going to navigate to my logo, select, and upload. And voila, there's my logo. Now a quick tip for logos. I recommend that you use a PNG format logo as opposed to a JPEG, simply because you can create your logo on a transparent background and preserve the transparency by saving it as a PNG file. And with a transparent background, the logo will look like it's floating rather than any of the background appearing behind it. Now obviously you can match the background of your logo with the background of your website if you know what color your website's going to be, but it's just a lot easier to use a PNG format. So I've done that there, and now let's just check the site. And there we go, there's the logo at the top and our 2 portals. Alright, let's look at some of the other features of the landing page tab. Right here are our meta tags, and this is all really for search engine optimization. Site Composer is great when it comes to search engine optimization. Google, Yahoo, and MSN, and all the big search engines are really able to index Site Composer websites easily, because you can edit the meta tags yourself, as well as adding some keyword sensitive text to the bottom of your landing page. So this field here is for your title tag, And you get some tooltips here which give you some advice on what you need to put in those meta tags if you're not sure. So it tells us that this is the text that appears on the top frame of the browser. And the tip is to use a maximum of around 10 words, using words like wedding photographer and portrait photographer, Chicago, Illinois. So you're going to use your key phrases or keywords within the meta tag there. The next meta tag is the description tag, and the tip tells us to describe your website here briefly using important keywords. The third field is for your keywords and key phrases. And the tip again tells us to list our keywords here separated by commas. They should be words that someone looking for your website would be likely to use in a web search. For example, wedding photographer Illinois, portrait photographer Illinois, photojournalist in Chicago, etc. And finally, the SEO text. This field lets you really go to town and add all kinds of keyword sensitive information. You want to again make sure that you try and include all the pertinent words that have to do with your business that you think that people would be searching for you under. And really there's no limit to this particular text area. You can type away to your heart's content and fill that area up. The text that you type into here, and let's take a look at the site and see where that shows up. The text shows up beneath your landing page images and beneath the best viewed recommendation on that particular page. So on a standard monitor, it's very likely that this text probably wouldn't even show, and that user would have to scroll a little bit to see it, and that's done deliberately because a lot of the times that text isn't very attractive, and it's really for search engine optimization. But obviously a user can scroll down and read that text freely if they want to.